Hi, I have a gem of a book for you. Have you ever played the game of Monopoly? Well, it's a board game and it's been around for a very long time, over 100 years. And this book is the real story of how Monopoly was invented. And I have to say, I had no idea that it went through so many changes in becoming the game that it is today. So, the author of the book, Tanya Stone, did a beautiful job of explaining lots of different things in this one book. By the way, this book is on the Texas Bluebonnet nomination list for 2020 through 2021. And I must say, I can see where this would be a great hit with the kids. Um, but you've seen this little guy, okay? Remember the game where he's basically walking around wanting to buy up everything. That is the point of the game, buy up all the land and all the property. And the game was actually invented to show people the discrepancy between people who own land and property and those who don't, who are renting or leasing. Um, The person who came up with this idea was a lady by the name of Lizzie Maggie. And she was born in 1866, a very, very, very long time ago. And I'm guessing it was in the 1800s when she thought of this idea. But she didn't call it Monopoly. She called it the landlord game. Okay. Well, she went to go try to sell it and it was turned down. But she did go ahead and patent her idea, which was very, very smart. Because while she's telling people about the game and trying to get more and more popularity with her game that she came up with, other people started making up their own variations of this game. She went to go try to sell it. They turned her down. Other people started adding different varieties, different things to make it more interesting, including this university professor. He used it with his class in a business class, and he added different things. He named it Monopoly. His name is Scott Murray. Okay, and this was in the 1900s when this happened. Okay, the landlord game. And then we have the Parker brothers, who we know actually did publish and make the game eventually. But they turned him down. They said, no, we're not interested. And again, just more and more people are still catching on to this game and deciding that they would like to make their own rules, their own things. Well, this guy, during the Great Depression, his name is Charles Darrow. He was very, very desperate. It's the Great Depression. There's not a lot of jobs. He says, you know what? I like that game, Monopoly. And he came up with really some of the most famous landmark things about Monopoly. He added to this version. And he started making his own materials and boxing them up and selling them. Stores allowed him to sell his game in their stores. It became even more popular. And so when Parker Brothers found out about it, that this game is out there and people are wanting it, then they decide, you know what? We do want that game. We do want to put it out there. Well, by then it was a matter of, well, whose game is it? He found that there was a patent out for this game. It's called something else, but now it's a matter of who gets ownership rights. Kind of like when you're thinking about the game Monopoly, who owns this property? So this book is very, very interesting. It does not end the way I thought it was going to end, but I love how at the back it gives you some trivia or some facts about the game Monopoly. Very, very interesting things. And then they even have some Monopoly math problems in here. All right, and the answers. But really, really, really cool. I highly recommend this book. I love Monopoly. I don't like playing it for days and days and days because it can last that long. So I actually have the Monopoly Deal card game, which is still based on Monopoly. But yeah, lots of versions out there. Um, it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. Third grade, second grade, and up. You will learn a lot and hopefully be inspired to go and own something of your own. And don't forget, patents are super important. So if you come up with a great idea, don't let someone steal it and get away with owning it. You patent it. So yeah, great book. Highly, highly inspirational. I give it 2 thumbs up. Check it out.